All right. All right. So what's your name, brother? What part of Atlanta are you in and where you from?
All right, I'm Cornelius. I'm from Houston, Texas. Moved down here about 3 years ago.
Okay. Okay. Cornelius from Houston, Texas, moved here about 3 years ago. How old are you? You got any children?
I'm 36 and I don't have any kids.
36, no kids. Okay. Um, how'd you like Houston?
It was really nice. It was extremely hot, a lot of tornadoes and bad weather. But other than that, it's a great place with a lot of diversity.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you some icebreakers, Cornelius. What's the most trouble you ever been in?
I always been labeled as the good boy. So most trouble I've ever been in. That's a tough one. At one point, I used to work in corrections, my first job out of college, and I was accused of something I didn't do. Fortunately, I cleared my name, but just the thought of possible charges against me over something that was just made up, that was probably the most trouble. But of course, I got everything wiped out, so that was good. But other than that, I can't really think of anything. A couple of speeding tickets, but other than that, nothing major.
Oh yeah, okay. We got a good group of folks here. Let me ask you another icebreaker question. If you could meet anyone in the world, alive or deceased, who would it be and why?
Hmm. Although that I wasn't pretty much around when he was fighting, I was a big fan of Muhammad Ali. I always thought he was very inspirational. Just his confidence to me, it just really it showed his character. Like no matter what fight he was in, on the videos that I watched, he was always confident that he was gonna win no matter what. And I guess it was just that swag that resonated with me.
Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. All right. So here's a question. Uh are you are you just looking for friends or single and ready to mingle?
And you say you can't pick both. um, first and foremost, I say friends. That's what I'm looking for because if it's a good friendship foundation, it'll lead to more eventually anyway.
Okay. So that almost sounds like a single and ready to mingle to me. It almost sounds like it because it's friendship, but with the eventual, you ain't here to meet no dudes. So we can go down the rabbit hole is what it sounds like. So what sort of man or what sort of man or woman you looking for?
As far as women is concerned, just somebody who's genuine and kind, and somebody that's just not egotistical. If I'm gonna look out for them, try to pursue the things that they enjoy to make them happy, I would expect, be reciprocated on the other end. So just, equal friendship. Like I said, friends first. I don't want to rush nothing because sometimes when people rush that first stage, that's when they make a lot of mistakes. At least that's what I've realized. But just somebody who's kind and genuine and looks out for me like I look out for them.
Does height matter?
Oh, as a guy, I could care less about the woman's height.
So even if she's taller than you, it's not a problem. Shorter than you is not a problem.
It wouldn't be a problem as long as the person is not like throwing it in my face because I'm under 6 feet, so it's like if they're okay with it, I'm fine with it. But if it's gonna constantly be brought up, I would prefer somebody shorter than me.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Okay, 5'9". You don't have a preference if she's taller or shorter. Does weight or body shape matter? Like the woman?
It doesn't matter, however, it would all depend on what they're doing with that weight. Like if it's someone who is overweight, if they're working out, and, trying to make healthy, conscious decisions, I could work with that. It's not an issue. But if it's just somebody who, they could care less, they like the guy just need to accept me for who I am and they having some health issues, then yeah, that would be tough.
So a pancake booty's a go.
Yeah, that's cool. As long as it's exercise.
All right. All right. So all right. Uh let's see, that's kind of asked about looks there. Does her income matter?
Nah, it doesn't matter as long as they're self-sufficient where they don't have to rely on me for everything.
Okay. Okay, it's reasonable. What about kids?
I would prefer getting to know someone without kids, but it's not a deal breaker though. I know sometimes the people that's meant for you not gonna fit within the parameters that you always look. I would prefer no kids though, since I don't have any kids.
All right. Who pays for dates like first, second, or third day? Who pays?
Oh, me, of course, as the man, I feel like I should be paying.
All right. What's let's see here. What's like your position on like sex within a relationship?
You said
Like,
sex within a relationship?
yeah. Or like before a relationship when dating or anything like that.
Me, I come from a real spiritual background, so I've always been taught, wait till you get married. So, that will be the ultimate goal. Definitely be trying to wait till I get married, but like I say, you're not perfect, but at the same time, that will be the goal. I just put it out there like that. But I know it takes some, work and due diligence and stay prayed up. But that's my stance on it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense there. All right. Let's see here. And let's see here. Oh, what makes you a great catch for the person you want?
Mm, I would say I'm definitely open minded to a lot of things. I know, like in my past, I've done things way out of my comfort zone, um, just to try to make the other person happy. So I'm stretchable, I'm moldable in some certain aspect. I mean, my character's still gonna be my same with my foundations and stuff, but I'm not closed minded to getting to know the person and exploring some of their same opportunities. Plus, this might be a con, but I like to work a lot. I'm a workaholic. I'm working on getting better at it, but I do feel like I could contribute and help and form that partnership when that time comes.
Yeah. A lot of ladies be asking me, like, they be asking, like, where the guys at? And I'm like, a lot of guys who are about something, they at work. They're working. So that's where the guys be at sometimes. They just be working. So it's like, it's not that, there are no guys, just a lot of them just be working. But let me ask you one more non-relationship question. Where was that at? What did I want to ask you? Oh yeah, let's see, what's your greatest accomplishment?
Um, that's tough. It's two of them. So I had to name two. The first one will be getting my master's degree. I have a master's degree in recreation management. And I think it's the greatest accomplishment for me because I was that college kid who I was on scholarship for track, and that freshman year things didn't work out too well. So I was getting a letter sent to my parents' house about academic probation, and I remember working in a warehouse over the summer, long story short, and that 12-hour shifts just wore me out. So going back to school and getting remotivated and getting into grad school and getting that master's, I think that was one of my greatest accomplishments. But that's equally tied into also, I do a lot of running. So I had tore my ACL and meniscus, and the rehab wasn't coming along well. And I didn't think I was going to ever run again. But, I'm back at, getting in some road races and stuff. So just being able to be mobile and not giving up on his knees. So I would say that would be an equally important accomplishment for me.
All right, that's what's up. So we got brother Cornelius. He's from Houston. He's been here about 3 years. He's seems like he's a solid brother, man. Hope you can make it out to some of our meetups and stuff, Cornelius. If people want to reach out to you, man, get to know you more, what's the way they can do that? You got an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, anything like that, or just hit you up on Meetup or Group Me or whatever? What's the best
Yeah,
way
I'm
people can contact you?
not really on the social media, but I'm on this meetup, so they can, I guess they call it DM or message me on there. That'll work.
Yep. If y'all is your name Cornelius on Meetup?
It is.
Okay, yeah. So if y'all go to this event and y'all want to reach out to Cornelius, make a connection, just hit him up. You'll see him in the list of attendees.